In this WrestleTalk news, Alexa Bliss threatened on social media, the brand split is essentially done. Is Sasha Banks leaving wrestling altogether, and more. Subscribe and enable notifications to always on for daily wrestling news videos. And once you're done watching this video, check out my Raw review from yesterday, where nothing happened. Links in the video description below.
Support WrestleTalk!
Female wrestlers, unfortunately, have always seemingly been targeted on social media by trolls and obsessed fans. But in recent years, these situations have increasingly migrated offline into the real world. In August 2020, a man broke into the home of Sonya Deville. Thankfully, Sonya and her house guest escaped, and the man was arrested, where he later confessed he planned on kidnapping Deville. Just several months after that, Paige revealed on Instagram that a stalker who had been sending her gifts and flowers showed up at her house, where the police were quickly called. With those instances in mind, wrestlers can't just dismiss online threats as trolling behavior. These are threats that can and have had very real-life consequences. The latest example has come with Alexa Bliss. Her post promoting a charity fundraiser this Friday received a string of threatening messages from one single account. Plus, for your information, I took my daughter Bliss stuff, including that dumbass doll of yours. I burned everything of your merchandise. My daughter doesn't know, and you can't stop that. I should have sent you the video, ha ha ha. So you can't stop me there. What are you gonna do? Put a restraining order on me? That's not going to work, because you can't do that, sweetheart. Nice try though. The account also referred to Alexa's ex, Matt, which is presumably former WWE star Buddy Murphy, whose real name is Matthew Adams. Buddy and Alexa are on very good terms, with both of them praising each other in interviews just last year. He is currently in a relationship with WWE star Rhea Ripley. The account makes baseless allegations about Bliss hounding them. Plus, you need to leave Rhea Ripley and Matt alone. Let those beautiful couples be. You're getting in his business for the last time. Leave Matt alone. You don't care about him anymore, isn't that right? I know his Twitch account, so you can't do anything. I'm friends with Matt on Twitter and Instagram, so you can't do anything. Ha 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 ha. I'm still going to talk to your ex, Matt. You can't stop me to talk to him. Hell, he has a better woman than you, and you can't stop that. Replying to the account asking if she had anything to say, Bliss very much did, posting on Instagram, I do have something to say. I saw the DM you sent to people saying you were going to shoot me and my husband yourself. Those screenshots have been turned in. We'll have updates on this situation as it unfolds today on WrestleTalk.com. There's no easy way to transition out of that very real-life story, so here's a video of Roman Reigns cutely interacting with a young fan at a house show. After several days of making children cry on last Friday's SmackDown and Monday's Raw, WWE has decided to be nice to them, as at a recent house show, a 2-year-old fan in the front row gave the head of the table some mean mugging eyes, which Reigns continued to play along with for the rest of his match. That 2-year-old will reportedly be the person to finally beat Roman Reigns for both world titles when he drops them in 24 years' time. But until then, the tribal chief needs other people to beat. So let's have him burn through both brands on the main roster instead of just one. Brand split, LOL segue. As you might have picked up on, with all 4 of the world and tag titles now held by the Bloodline on SmackDown, WWE appears to be ditching the hard borders of the brand split. RK Bro lost the Raw tag team titles to the Usos last Friday, Sami Zayn and the Usos wrestled in the opening match on this week's Raw, and according to PW Insider, Seth Rollins, Kevin Owens and Cody Rhodes are all scheduled for this Friday's SmackDown taping on Friday night. 3 men who currently have exclusively Raw feuds, with no reason to cross over to the blue brand. This has led to Brian Alvarez saying on Wrestling Observer Live that while there isn't anything official, he's heard backstage that the brand split is essentially done, which is how it happened with the first brand split back in the early teens. Not with a bang, but with a whimper. First, the tag team championships are unified, letting the holders appear on both shows, and a few months later, random mid-carders just start appearing on the opposite brands. And before you know it, Los Lotharios are showing up for enhancement matches on Monday nights with their own Raw name bar graphics. The most recent incarnation of the brand split went into effect almost 6 years ago in July 2016. Interestingly, that closely mirrors mirrors the first brand split's life cycle that first started in 2002. 6 years later, wrestlers had started to appear on both shows for no reason, and the divide was officially ended in 2011. If history is anything to go by, expect more explained and unexplained wrestler crossovers. Come on, wildcard cross-brand invitational rules for the next 3 years as the brand split fizzles out. I blame this all on Chief Brand Officer Stephanie McMahon. You were meant to protect the brand, Stephanie. Stephanie shockingly announced that she was taking a leave of absence from WWE to focus on her family last Friday. This news came not just as a surprise to all of us, but WWE staff too, who were reportedly caught unaware by the announcement. And implying just how long that leave of absence is expected to be, WWE is now actively recruiting for someone to replace her. On their corporate website, WWE has posted a listing for the full-time position of a brand and marketing director, which is described as an important contributor to the growth and success of WWE premium live events, WWE linear programming, and the WWE brand. If successful, you will lead promotional planning for live events, manage media agency relations, and make PowerPoint presentations. It's your time, Drew Gulak. It fails to mention the other key responsibility of the job, emasculating and undermining the company's top babyfaces. Cody Rhodes has yet to be emasculated and undermined by a member of the McMahon family, but you better believe that's coming. You don't just smash a throne with a sledgehammer in another company and think, oh yeah, Triple H is definitely cool with that. That'll never affect my career, now he's kind of my boss. And I can't stage that angle in the latest WWE 2K game either, as Cody isn't in it. According to a new report from Sports Gamers Online, WWE did try to get Cody in 2K22 when they knew he was returning to the company back in February. But with the game coming out just the following month, the idea was quickly shot down by 2K. It might have, also spoiled that big WrestleMania surprise. It was far more likely for Cody to be added in a DLC for the game, but even that wouldn't work for the timeline. The report notes, creating a singular character takes weeks of effort from the staff. The team has to scan the wrestler, capture the entrance animations, update moves if needed, and then capture audio from the commentary team. It becomes more difficult for ring entrances, as Greg Hamilton, who does the ring entrances for WWE 2K22, is no longer with the WWE. WWE have released so much talent, they haven't even got the right ring announcer anymore. Instead, the report confirms Cody will be part of the next WWE 2K title, providing he's not also released by then, while Cody himself has replied to a fan asking him to be the cover star for 2K23. I don't know the talented folks at WWE Games, but I'm a pretty decent gambler, and I would bet they're working very hard on something special for pro wrestling fans. WWE 2K23 with new Cody whipping mode. It whips different. And finally, for now, there's been an update on Sasha Banks since she dramatically walked out on last Monday's Raw, to be subsequently suspended and then stripped of the tag titles by WWE. She's working on an NFT project, because of course she is, everyone is. Snoop Dogg and his team have revealed on Logan Paul's podcast that we helping Banks with Web3 investments trying to expand her portfolio, which appears to involve NFTs. Snoop Dogg is Sasha's real-life cousin. This follows Snoop Dogg posting a photo of them both on Instagram with the caption, "Bloodline. That's the wrong faction, Snoop." Given WWE's contract restrictions on their performers doing outside projects, ranging from movie roles to having their own Twitch channel, it's unlikely they would have signed off on her using her likeness for NFTs. In that case, this could be something Sasha has embarked on over the last week, suggesting she's done with WWE for now and is happy to explore a career outside of wrestling, especially as there's a theory that WWE has lied about a crucial part of the Banks-Naomi walkout. Watch more to find out.
In this WrestleTalk news, contradictory stories about Sasha Banks and Naomi's walkout from WWE have surfaced, last-minute plans for WWE's tag title unification, Ollie's review of Raw, and more.